Welcome back to the Garza Gaming Channel. In today's video, we're going to attempt to clear up some of the fogginess that's around the various different Founders Editions that were just announced, right? I know there's a lot of Reapers with a lot of questions, not just about the various different Founders Editions, but about Smite 2 as a whole. So we're going to try to clear up some of these questions in this video. Now, again, there's not a lot of information out there, but we're going to do our best to see what we can do for you, right? So without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so let's get started with the frequently asked questions. We'll go through all that. We'll get some answers to that, and then we'll fine tune on the differences between the three packs that you'll be able to buy, right? So one of the first questions that people are asking is, when can I pick up the Founders Edition for Smite 2, right? And right now, there's no really hard date. All they're saying is that as soon as it's going to be available on Steam, Epic Games, PlayStation, and Xbox. So no Nintendo Switch looks like. And once they do release it, you're going to have from that day all the way until it goes free to play to be able to purchase one of these packages and get all these, perks and whistles that come with them, right? Okay, so they ask how many different versions are there? There's going to be 3 versions, and we're going to hit more on that here in a little bit, right? So it says, can I still participate in the closed alpha weekend test periods, even if I don't buy one of these packages? And the answer is yeah, that they're going to be given like periodically free codes via their various different social medias, right? So if you're following, Smite on Twitch or x.com, aka Twitch, or the Reddit or any other social medias, every now and then they're going to put a code up there sometime where if you use that code, you will be able to download Smite 2 and participate in these alpha tests. So you don't have to buy one of these God packs in order to do that. If my account is linked, will I get Smite 2 across all my platforms? So you know how you can link your Xbox to your PC, link all your various different accounts. And the answer is no. Depending on what version you buy, whether you buy the PC version, the PlayStation version, or Xbox version, as of right now, when you buy that version, you're only going to be able to have that on that one device. It's not going to be linked across the board. So keep that in mind. So make sure that you purchase the Ultimate God Pack or whatever God Pack you decide, Founders Edition, right? You decide on the main system that you're going to be playing on. And if not, you have to buy multiple ones, right? So that kind of sucks. Okay, so if my accounts are linked, we're able to use. Okay, so if my accounts are linked, will I be able to use Neith and Zeus cross-gen skins in Smite 1 on all available platforms if I purchase Smite 2's Founders Edition? And it says yes. In Smite 1, cross-gen skins from Smite 2 Founders Edition will be available to use on your accounts via cross progression. So what that means is when you get this Founders Edition skin, I think you can get a Ymir and you can get a Neith, right? So obviously they're going to be Smite 2 skins, but they keep saying this cross-gen. So what does this cross-gen mean? So what it means is if you get a cross-gen skin on Smite 2, you can also have it on Smite 1. So not just the cross-gen skins for Smite 1 transfer to Smite 2, all the Smite 2 cross-gen skins that you get in Smite 2 will be backwards compatible to Smite 1. So that is very cool, man. That's the first time I even heard of that. So that is definitely cool. Okay, so what does this say? If I wait until after the closed alpha weekend test period to purchase the Founders Edition, will I still get, the Zeus skin and the Ymir skin? And the answer is no. The Coco Demon 2 Ymir skin for Smite 2 will only be included in the Founders Edition for those that pre-order. So you have to pre-order to take advantage of all those skins that you're going to get, depending on what package you get, right? So the Founders, so it says during the closed alpha period. So you got to pre-order during the closed alpha period. The skin will be available to purchase separately in Smite 2 once in the future. So what that means is if you don't take advantage of these pre-orders, during the alpha period and just wait for the game to go live and then try to buy, an Ultimate God Pack or what have you, you're not going to get access to these free skins. These free skins are only for founders, right? People that buy before the game even exists. Kind of their way to raise money, I mean, it is what it is, but you will be able to buy it later via gems, right? So you won't miss out completely. You just won't get it with your initial purchase. Okay, so this is, I see that the deluxe and ultimate founders edition include ascension passes. What are those passes? So ascension passes are an all new progression system, reward system that as you level God masteries, you work your way down. So it's almost like a battle pass, right? So the way I'm reading this is once these gods go live, they're going to have their own like individual god pass or battle passes, right? So say you're playing Zeus, if you get one of these founders editions, I guess you'll automatically be able to activate, or have your god activated if he's one of the first 11, or you might be able to select which 11 you want. I don't know. But regardless of the fact, once his ascension pass is, say, activated on Zeus, then it'll have X amount of levels. How many levels? We don't know yet. And then you just progress just like a battle pass. You get level 2, you're going to get this perk. You get level 3, you're going to get this perk. You get level 4, you're going to get this perk. Now, another thing that I don't know how it's going to work is if with this ascension stuff, if it's going to have two paths, right? So if it's going to have this like a battle pass, it's going to have the pass for the free pass, and then it's going to have the ascension pass. You know what I'm saying? Where you get the double double props or the double wins, or you're gonna say, or buffs and stuff, right? I don't know. Like I said, it's still too early, so we're gonna have to wait on that. So after purchasing the Founders Edition, when will my content be available to use in Smite 1 and Smite 2? It says Founder Edition cosmetics will be available to use in Smite 1 immediately after you purchase the Founders Edition. May require you to re-log in and receive your content. And in Smite 2, when the closed alpha testing begins, Ascension Passes will be released in Smite 2 later in 2024. So we might actually be getting Smite 2 within 2024. So that's really, really awesome. And then it says, when does Smite 2 close alpha testing begin? It says, we're not quite ready to reveal the dates on this yet, right? For our first closed alpha weekend testing this spring. Be sure to keep an eye out on our official, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Discord. Okay, so let's talk about the 3 different Founders Editions that you can buy, right? The first one is the Founders Edition, the second one is the Deluxe Founders Edition, and the third is the Ultimate Founders Edition, right? So it's kind of like a copper, silver, and gold package, right? Now, the Founders Edition, the regular one, the $30 one, is pretty much like your Ultimate God Pack. It's just that if you pre-order the game, right, or you buy it early, you're going to get a Ymir skin, and then you're going to get some founders badges, badge and title. That's the only difference, right? Now, whether you buy any of these founders editions now or wait until the game goes live and get the regular Ultimate God Pack, you're still going to have unlimited access to all the gods, that are available right there and then once the game goes live, and any new gods in the future. And you're still going to get the 2x legacy gems, from what I understand. I don't think that they would force people to buy the freaking Founders Edition in order to take advantage of your legacy gems. Now, with that, if you get the Founders Edition, version, you get 2 times the legacy gems. That's what it's saying. It's saying 2x legacy gems. So that's something to keep in mind. You know what I'm saying? If you know you're going to purchase the Ultimate God Pack anyway, it only makes sense to go ahead and purchase the Founders Edition one, right? Because if you know you're going to play, at least you might take advantage at 2 times the legacy point, gems plus the extra skin. But to each his own. That's on you. Now, once these packages do go live, I'm not 100%. There might be a small discount for the first weekend it goes live. I know I've seen that with games like Power World or what the heck was that, Ark Survival Evolved, where you get like 10% off if you purchase it like when the first week or two when it goes live on Steam, right? On Steam. I don't know about the other platforms, but to me, 10% is like what, almost $3. It's not worth it. Speaking for itself, it's not worth it. I'd rather have the extra skin and the 2 times legacy gems, especially for me who has tens of thousands of gems that is used in the past. The 2 times legacy gems sounds like it's going to be a really, really good deal no matter what Founders Edition package I purchase, right? Okay, so if you get the normal Founders Edition, you're gonna get the Smite full access. You're gonna get all the gods, forever, just like a regular God pack. You're gonna get the Founders Edition avatar and badge and title. You're gonna get that Ymir skin, and you're gonna get the 2X Legacy gems. Now, if you get the deluxe package, you're gonna get everything that's in the prior package. Plus, you're gonna get a cross-gen Night Stalker Neath skin, which looks pretty cool, and you're going to get an extension passes for 11 alpha launch weekend gods. Okay, so again, this is going to be like an like a subcategory to each god where they have like their own personal little battle pass. Like you work your level up, for every level you get some type of prize, you get some type of kick. But with that said, I do not know how this is going to work, man, because it says Ascension passes for 11 alpha launch weekend gods. Um, that alpha launch weekend gods is what's throwing me off. You know what I'm saying? Is this, you can only take advantage, of these perks while in the alpha stage. So once it goes live, does your, can you still unlock these little battle passes, these ascension little battle passes per god, or is that ascension thing only available, via the alpha stage of this game? I mean, it would make no sense that it would only be available through the alpha stage, because this is their way of getting people to buy gems and spend gems, right? So it's kind of a very unique and sneaky way of getting them to get people to start purchasing more gems, right? If you can unlock that, the ascension for whatever god you're playing. So it's kind of, I think we're going to need a little bit more information on this. And they supposedly here in around the summertime, they're going to come up with more or give us more information on exactly how this is going to work. So, keep that with a grain of salt, or take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, either way, you're going to get 11 alpha launch weekend gods. Now, we go to the Ultimate Founders Edition, right? You're going to get everything with the prior two God packs, right? But with the Ultimate Founders Edition, you're also going to get a Tier 5 cross-gen Fallen Zeus skin, which is freaking awesome. And you're also going to get the Unlimited Edition Avatar badge and title. So you're going to get, a specific title for whatever package you get. And then you're going to get you're going to get an extension passes for 23 alpha gods. Again, I don't know what they're talking about alpha gods. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if the alpha gods are just the gods they're going to be using during the alpha phase. If the alpha gods are what is referred to as your vanilla gods before you level them up. I don't know, man. Again, we're going to have to wait and see. But I can tell you that if it's going to cost you, say, 200 or 400 gems to unlock that battle pass for that individual god, I mean, heck, you multiply 400 times 11, and then you go and see how much gems cost. You can see that that is going to be a pretty good value, if that's something that you're interested in, right? Which founder edition am I gonna get? I don't know, man. To tell you the truth, I do. I'm gonna have to wait and see what that T5 Zeus guy skin looks like. Maybe that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Knowing me, I'm cheap, so I'll probably end up getting the founders edition and just call it a day. I mean, is it worth $100 for all that stuff? I mean, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Um, But for me personally, I just don't know, dude. That's a lot of money to spend on a video game. Even a game that I make my money on and put that much time into. You know what I'm saying? Now the $30 is a no-brainer, dude, for sure, without a doubt. I'd at a minimum get the Founders Edition Ultimate God Pack. That's just a no-brainer. Now the other two is like, I guess I'm gonna have to wait and see in the summertime, whenever they put out more information on the, what it consists of, this Ascension passes, what's all involved in it. And hopefully they put out that information before they, go away with these packages. 'Cause that'd be silly to spend that much money blindly, right? But hopefully I didn't confuse you more than you were already, and hopefully I summed this up in a way that actually made sense to you, right? Now, if I missed anything or if I misspoke on anything, let me know in the comments down below. But this is pretty much the way I'm seeing right now. You know what I'm saying? Out of the 3 packs, the only differences is you get Ascension passes with the deluxe and the ultimate, and then you get a couple extra skins, and that's pretty much it. No matter which one you get, where there's the least expensive, the most expensive, you're gonna be able to unlock all the gods forever. So you know, it's no matter which one you pick, is definitely gonna be a good purchase that you're gonna get your entertainment value out of. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on those notifications so you get notified every time we put out a new video. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm Dark Garza, your OG on the GC. We'll see you next time.